back at you. Have to get back at you. Good evening, Nanny's Fanny Pack. How are you? Good evening, Helen Reardon. How are you? Oh, hi, Jamie girl. What are you doing? Ow, 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 ow. I'm putting some clothes in the dryer. I'm doing all right. I'm in pain, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm doing okay. Thank you for the heart on. Oh. I think I'm gonna have to go to the urgent care this weekend for real. I'm doing okay, Helen. I hope you are. I fractured my foot the other day, Nanny, and today Ringo's 100-pound ass jumps up in the air and lands on it, and it's so much worse now. So much worse. Like, it is swollen and purple. It's bad. My husband and son went to the dollar store and got me this little mini brace. And they say it's helping more than I think that it is, but it doesn't feel like it's helping. Yeah. I think that it's definitely gotten worse. I haven't even tried that, Jamie. I thought about it, but I've just been keeping it elevated as I can. It's just, I have to go down these steps to go from my kitchen into my living room. And oh, mercy. It's not fun. I dyed my hair tonight a wild random summer color, and I can't wait to show it to you guys tomorrow. I gotta shampoo it to get some of the dye off my scalp. Yeah, it definitely is, Jamie. It's one thing after another. But it sounds like life to me. Oh, Helen, I tell you, I have broken this foot at least 5 times. Like, I shit you not. Damn it, I meant to get myself something to drink. Oh. Ringo. No. No. Get back. Get back. I'm sorry, Stewie. I have just not been feeling good. Facts. I need a walker and some bubble wrap. Amen. Oh, nothing much, she. Struggling. I gotta get up again. It's okay. It's just this damn foot. Oh, I'm just gonna grab a whole damn 2-liter at this point. Whew. Oh, Stewie, I dyed my hair a fun color for the summer, but I'm not going to show it until I take a shower tomorrow. No, I'm good, guys. I just need to elevate it. I'm probably going to go to the urgent care this weekend, to be honest. I think I need an x-ray. My birds are making a weird noise. I think they're ready for bed. Ringo, no. Leave him alone. Let me cover these beauties up. What's wrong, Romeo? What is wrong, booger butt? What's wrong, Romeo? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Are you just itchy? I think he's molting. Do birds, I guess they get itchy probably when they are molting. I can tell he's losing a lot of feathers. I bet he's molting. Anybody knows anything about cockatiels in the chat? I mean, I know that they molt, but I've never had one molt, so he was fine earlier, and now he's making this really weird noise and like biting at himself. I put him to bed. Yeah, it can make them uncomfortable. I do know that much. I'm pretty sure it can make them itchy, but where's my iPad? Is it charged any? Ringo, get off my foot, you son of a gun. Get! You're gonna hurt me even worse, you meanie. Yours itched. I mean, I don't know what else it could be but that. He's losing a lot of feathers, like I said. And I've had him for almost 5 months. Don't they molt every 6 months to a year? God, I hope nothing else is wrong with him. It would kill me. Like, literally. We don't have an avian vet anywhere near here. Which sucks. Yeah, that's what I thought. I bet that's what it is. Let me look. Yeah, it says, seeing more feathers than usual on the cage floor or where they spend time, and they may preen more than usual and occasionally yelp or scratch at their skin. It says they may preen more frequently and intensely. Yeah. That makes sense. I don't know. It'll definitely be in the next day or two. I gotta get my iPad charged. Yeah, something tells me that's what this is. Yeah, I'll try to remember. I have bad short-term memory too, my friend. Yes, it says he's probably hitting blood feathers. He probably has new feathers coming in. It says he screeches in pain in a very similar way. Okay. So he's molting. Aw, bless my baby. I did give him some fresh bath water last night, and I'll have to change it out again tomorrow, and I think that the bath water does help. What did you do to your foot? Stewie, you want to take a box? Or are you being antisocial tonight? Which is fine. We're all a little antisocial sometimes. I'm not going to be on long, but I felt bad that I just dropped earlier and never came back. Well, howdy, stranger.
Hey, your little kitty got so small.
I know. It's a tiny kitty.
Yeah, my mom always had cockatiels and parakeets, but I don't know much about them.
Well, I looked it up and I saw a video of another cockatiel doing the exact same thing. What he's doing is he's preening himself and he's going ee, ee, like he's
Mm,
screeching. So I'm pretty sure he's molting.
gotcha.
It's about that time, to be honest. So, which means, I mean, he's probably getting ready to fly pretty good because
That's always fun.
his wings were clipped when I got it, but he won't come out of his cage. He has never been a cockatiel to get out of his cage. Even before I got him, his
Hmm.
original owner said he does not want out of cage time. She
Hmm.
said you're gonna have to leave his cage door wide open, and eventually maybe he'll get used to it. But I
Yeah.
can't with Ringo,
Oh
so
yeah.
I try sometimes, like when I'm cleaning out his cage and or changing out his food and water, etc. I'll put Ringo in his kennel and I'll
Right.
leave the door open while I'm going back and forth, back and forth. But I don't know.
Yeah. Once they start flying around, they're hard to get back.
Facts. Um. Oh, never mind. I already asked you about that. I'm not going to say anything on here then. What did you do today?
Hey, cat.
Where's Cat?
She just came in. She
Oh,
snuck in.
sneaky, sneaky. Did you go to the beach today?
Not today. I'm looking at some places to put in some applications for apartments.
Oh, I like that. Are you going to try to find something close to the beach?
We'll see. We'll see. It's more expensive out here, you know?
Yeah, I know.
So, not snuck. Hello, cat.
Hi, Cat. I got my Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I got, I went for the root beer tonight. Oh, you were in Florida? Yeah, it's been good weather.
I'll be there in October. I just don't know the exact date yet, but I do know the month now. It'll be October.
I'll still be here.
You better be. I'm
Unless I
excited.
miss my daughter so much that I moved to Georgia.
Well, you never know. Still not far.
No, it's not that bad. Hey, OG. Oh, you missed the beach so much. I'm trying to do it as often as I can now because they seem to be enjoyable.
They are very much enjoyable.
No, I don't know where that is.
Me either. I've never heard of it.
I saw
Aw.
OG.
Hey, OG. What up? I had to do that.
What's that?
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
All right. Have you ever seen Grandma's Boy?
I think so, but I don't know. I don't know for
God, you
sure.
gotta find that one. I know you'll like it because we've got the same type of
Humor.
humor. Oh, thanks, OG.
DK.
I'm enjoying them too, OG.
Me too. OG, have you ever watched South Park?
I'm sure she has.
No, Kennedy, the matches of hooves. I know you're being sarcastic right now, OG.
See, Grandma's Boy is funny as hell. Yeah.
Oh my god, they can't get it.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Oh, my foot hurts now too. Hey, Muffin Man.
Hey Muffin Man, I haven't seen you in a while, my friend. How are you? Oh, I tell you what, I like my foot is hot to the touch,
Really?
but for me it feels ice cold.
Really?
It's and like if I lift my foot up, like my whole from like my kneecap down starts to tingle and you can feel the blood trying to rush to my foot because it recognizes that it's an injury. It's
Wow, you
so
need to have that looked at.
I'm going to go if it's not any better on Saturday, I'm going to go to the urgent care because they can do an x-ray. I don't have time right now and I
Yeah, I
can't
know.
I mean it's wild. I've worked 68 hours this week, my friend.
Wow, that's crazy. That's a lot of hours.
And these people think I have extra time on my hands. Be so fucking for real.
Sounds like a hamster wheel.
Yeah, it's my dryer. I think the belt's about to pop.
We get the Blue Angels come here too, where I'm at, GMAC.
What's the Blue
Every
Angels?
year. Love it. Good stuff.
What's the Blue Angels?
They're like they like airplanes that do tricks. Like it's not military, right?
I know
So
what you're
they're
talking
very-
about. We have something like that here. I know what you're
Oh.
talking about.
It's cool as shit. Navy planes, yeah, okay. Every year they do it here, but they do it over the beach. Over the beach. Over the ocean.
Uh-huh.
Jets, yeah. See, I can't think of simple words, man, I'm telling you. It's like, yeah, you know those airplane things? You know, those things that fly?
We do that. They do that here, but I don't know if that's what they call it. It's a whole show.
Yeah, they do the practice. Yeah, that's fun shit, yeah.
Watch my cat.
Okay. There, put my finger in your mouth.
It's got a big mouth.
Mine doesn't even move. It just sits there when I do the cat.
Oh, this one winks and everything.
Mine doesn't do shit.
I saw D-Mac come in. Hi,
I
Breezy.
did too. I saw some good pictures she took too of the mountains.
Oh, she's at vacation. I forgot.
Yeah. Flyover, yeah.
What they do here is once a year. I need to look up what that's called. Hang on. How are you, Breezy?
Oh,
Yeah, I would. She's so positive and she's amazing.
Robin.
Hey, Robin. Yeah, they do some type of air show here.
Yeah.
Southern Rose. I'm about to look it up and see if I can find what it's called.
Yeah, because we have Naval Air Station Jax, and then we have Mayport Naval Station.
Oh my gosh, my foot. Stop it. Stop it right now, motherfucker. Okay, they call it the Wings Over Halls Air Show.
Oh, okay. I guess it's different everywhere, maybe.
Yeah. It's World War II warbirds and more recent aircraft.
Oh yeah, these are like fighter jet kind of things, right, y'all? I think. I'm better at cars.
Freezing, me too. I am actually, so I got to get up early regardless, but I got to get up in the morning and get my kids off to school. Same time I always wake up, but then I'm not actually going to work until around 10 my time, but I do have some stuff I have to take care of that I'm not going to say on here because it's no one's business.
Pensacola, yeah. Yep. There too, yeah.
There's the Wings Over show.
Craziest thing, like when you're driving from here to Pensacola, like before you even hit Alabama, like the time changes. It's weird. Like I forget how far it is, and then the time changes, and I get confused. Wings Over shows, National Air Shows.
Where the hell is Green Eyes? I'm about to
I don't
share
know.
this shit with her.
I thought I saw her somewhere earlier. No.
See if she texted me today really quick. Hold on.
Yeah. Raggedy Ghost Whisperer. Floribama. Yeah, that's it.
She has not. She has not texted me today.
No?
She texted me yesterday and I got sidetracked and didn't text her back. But normally, like, she texts me every day, just like you do, just checking in. And she has not texted me today, so I'm a little bit worried. I just texted her and said, ma'am, where are you?
Yeah.
It's not like her to not reach out to me, so I'm very worried.
Yeah.
If somebody could share my live to Green Eyes,
Yeah, hold on.
I'm not gonna lie, Stewie. I'm kind of. I have not.
Okay.
Yeah, Joanne, I haven't either. I have not seen her today. I'm very worried. Taylor Made, have you seen Green Eyes today?
Okay.
My thumb itches. Thank you guys for sharing to her. I just need her to say, "Hey, I'm okay."
Yeah.
Because when I say I literally, like, I hear from her on the daily. Oh, Breezing was just talking to her today
Oh,
because it's so weird for me not hearing from her. So I just started panicking, like, legit. Maybe she just hasn't been feeling well, or maybe she's been
yeah.
busy. Okay.
Okay.
My heart was just beating so fast. Like,
Oh.
I'm not kidding. She better never do that to me again. I have seen Terry today.
Terry's in here. I just saw her.
Oh, I didn't know she was in here, but I had seen her.
Yeah, she's here.
Had to get back to you.
Oh, yeah, there she is.
Who?
Now you got 6 days till you can change that damn name back.
Who?
Counting down, Terry.
Terry the ugly one. Is that Terry the trainer?
Yes,
Girl, bye. You are not ugly.
she's got 6 days and she can change it back.
Why did she change it to that?
It's just long story.
See what you mean?
She wasn't feeling herself. Now she feels better and she's gonna change it back.
You better change it back or I'm coming for you.
I don't even like looking. I just don't even like looking at that name. I don't even like looking at it.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't like that at all. I get it, though, Terry. I do. I go through phases like that, and then I listen to Jesse Murph say, "Boy, ain't mad, boy, ain't mad, boy, ain't mad at you." And then I remember I'm a badass bitch. I don't care how I look.
I had to remind myself that lately.
Me too, me too. I feel you. I heard some things today that, I'm going to be honest, it made me question society as a whole. But yes, Taylor Made, I have been jamming out to that song, okay? I encourage all of you to go watch my dance video from today and duet it and shake your own asses. My boobs were flopping from side to side because I didn't have no bra on. You can literally see them hanging to the flow. I do not care.
I did a duet the other day, my first one.
I love that for you. I didn't see it. Who'd you do it?
With Krista's video, with one of Krista's.
Oh, I remember that. I did see that. I did see that. What was that noise?
Me.
Sandy, what are you still doing up?
See, Sandy's a night owl, and Sandy's also an hour behind us. So Sandy, it's only 10 o'clock there.
It's only 10 o'clock here.
Oh, she's usually up. She's just creeping around.
Well, Sandy, if you talk to Tracy, tell her I'm praying for her, and I hope she feels better.
I haven't talked to Tracy today. Hey, Daisy.
I asked Sandy about her earlier, and she said she wasn't feeling well.
I had a long day. Like, I was at this place this morning. I had to wait in line for like 3 hours. So,
Yeah.
Daisy.
Baby shark, baby shark. I want to tell y'all my story about Gypsy Rose. Everybody in here want to hear my story about how I became affiliated in the Gypsy Rose scene?
Yes.
Okay, everybody, grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, and let's talk about it. So, let me light another cigarette. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm going to pee. I'll be right back.
Okay. This goes way back. Way back. And it's a wild ride. Some of you that may be supporters of Gypsy may look at her a little bit differently after this. It's not that great. I mean, it's crazy, but I don't know. Y'all, my ankle is swole big. Everybody tap the screen. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. I'm just kidding. You don't have to tap my screen. I don't give a shit. Y'all know I don't care. Everybody claims I want attention. I promise you. Let's keep the numbers low. Get low. Get low. Get low. Get low. To the windows. To Listen, I honestly, like, I know it. I don't care if people tap my screen. As long as people are chatting, that's. I don't want to sit here and talk to myself, but I would. Don't get it twisted. I would. Absolutely. It is propped. I'm going to go to urgent care Saturday, Sandy, and get an x-ray. I know it's at least fractured, if not broken. It's pretty bad. And it's like right there on the top of my foot, but on the side. And it goes down the side and into the arch of my foot. It's rough. It's fucking rough. I wouldn't wish this on anybody.
Okay.
All right. So, back when the Gypsy Rose story first came out, when the Act first came out on Hulu, I was a YouTube streeter, and I was on the true crime side of YouTube. I follow this creator by the name of Natasha Cooper, and I'm not going to tell her whole story, but I ended up somehow interacting with Christy Blanchard, Gypsy's stepmom, and then I ended up talking to the person that was initially the spokesperson for the family. She calls herself Fancy Maselli, but that is not her real name. Her real name has already been put out there, but I'm not even going to say it. But, I mean, she's put it out there. But anyways, fast forward all these years later, like, I have a lot of knowledge on that case. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of, like, before TMZ even knew that Gypsy was being released on parole in December of 2023, I knew, and I had put out a video. I knew a year before any of the media did, and I have proof of that because the video is still on my page to this day. But anyways, fast forward all these years later, somehow right before Gypsy gets out, like 6 months before Gypsy gets out, Christy and I end up talking again. Well, actually, I started talking to Fancy. And I don't even know how Fancy and I started having more conversations. But then I ended up talking to Christy. Christy sends me her cell phone number. And we just start. There you are. Listen, you're in trouble. You are in trouble. Do you know that I just about had a whole heart attack?
You're lucky I don't have your number.
Yeah, it's not a hamster wheel, Sandy. It's my dryer. I'm pretty sure the belt's going out. Anyways. Christy and I started talking a lot, like every day. We would text back and forth or hop on calls. And she ended up emailing me the whole background report for Fancy Maselli. Because here's the thing. Fancy Maselli was trying to take Christy and them down. Christy was trying to take Fancy down. It was a whole shit show of back and forth. So Christy and I would talk every day. And Christy basically used me as her pit bull. Like, if you guys go way back onto my platform, back into like 21, 22, 23, I rode hard for the Blanchards. I mean, I was a literal ride or die. I would cuss you out in a heartbeat to defend Gypsy. Well, Christy and I were friends for a while. When Gypsy got out, I knew before they even talked about it on social media. I knew that the plan was Ryan was going to go get her. They were going to try to pull her out in the back. Like, I knew all of that. And I also knew things when it came to Christy was still communicating with Ken, but I didn't know to the extent at first. Anyway, the very first series that came out for Gypsy, the Prison Confessions of Gypsy Rose, when that played, I was actually talking to Christy. And Christy was with Rod. And when I tell you the part of that episode where Gypsy picks up what she thought was a real pew-pew and thinks that she's going to shoot him to her mama. I tried to say that in the weirdest way so I wouldn't get mad. Anyway, when I tell you, Christy and Rod thought that was hilarious. Mainly Christy. They thought it was hilarious that Gypsy was thinking that she was going to pew-pew her mama. They thought it was funny that, like, Gypsy was dead serious with it. They thought it was funny. It was so weird to me. And then I started getting red flags at that point. I was like, something is like not right with this family. Something is mad weird. Well, then I find out that, and Fancy Maselli has actually talked about this in one of her little podcast shows, but I find out that Fancy has a news media interview with, I forget who it was called. I would have to go back to our Facebook messages and read it. Like, I've got text messages, Facebook messages. It's crazy. But it was a big time news station, whatever. And I found out about it, and Fancy was like, you're the only person that knows. They haven't told to anyone else. Please don't say anything. Well, at that point, I didn't trust Fancy. I didn't like Fancy. Again, remember, I was their pit bull, the Blanchards. And I told Christy. I didn't know what Christy was going to do, but Christy actually called this news station, and while they were setting up equipment at Fancy's house, just as fast as they set it up, they took it right back down and canceled her interview. So then Fancy had this massive vendetta towards me, and she started doxing me. So Fancy Maselli was who initially doxed my information. But that was back in 2024. She doxed my information. And so that's why I don't really care when people dox my legal name or something like that. Like, my address is different, which it's already been doxed, but Fancy had doxed my legal name. And we went back and forth for a hot minute. And, again, I was still riding hard for Christy. But then she is loony Lulu. But then stuff did not start to add up. Like, Christy was so hyper fixated on this picture perfect image of Gypsy and Ken, and she didn't give a fuck that Gypsy was married to Ryan, and it was all about the money. And Christy was taking all these trips, and granted, Rod stays gone on the boat a lot because he's the captain of the boat, and she would go see him, but she would also constantly go on all these vacations, and Christy was just living that luxury lifestyle off of the schmurder of someone, and it just did not sit right with me. And so was Gypsy. Gypsy was going to all these places and traveling, and you could hear Gypsy in the background sometimes on the phone, and she, like, there was no remorse to that girl. She had no remorse. So I ended up stepping back from Christy, and when I did, Christy and Gypsy ended up befriending someone by the name of Bree.
Oh God, please.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
Bree was my replacement.
Oh.
Funny story. Bree replaced me. Bree became the new pit bull. And Bree to this day is still the new pit bull. And she is soaking it all in. Let me tell you. But she has literally been caught in so much shit. Like, she has been caught telling Gypsy to lie to her parole officer.
I remember all that, yeah.
It is wild. Bree hates my
her
guy.
around lately.
Oh, she was just on the episode. So she still goes live, but she had to mellow down a little bit because she couldn't let too much out because she's going to be on this season. She was on that episode that I was in. Well, I backed away from Christy. Christy was best friends with this girl named Katie Joy. Many of you,
her too. Yes.
Yeah, KJ. Well, KJ has her own shitty reputation, and she can go fuck herself too. But I did not realize the extent of how shady KJ was. So, when I backed away from Christy, a few months later, I got a Facebook message from KJ, and she said, "Hey, can we talk?" And I said, "Sure, what's up?" I didn't trust her, don't get me wrong. And she said, if you don't mind just being honest with me, why did you step away from Christy? Because Christy is who introduced me to KJ.
Right.
KJ was the only person at that point that knew my true friendship with Christy. And I told her the truth. I said, listen, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but let's just say I got tired of being used as somebody's pit bull. I got tired of being taken advantage of. It didn't feel like a friendship. It felt like a contract.
Right.
And I didn't want any part of it anymore. And she said, okay, thank you so much for being honest. Well, a few weeks later, I find out that they are no longer friends. And it turns out KJ actually stepped away for the same reasons that I did. And so KJ starts coming on TikTok, and she starts going live all the time. And it's constant talk about Gypsy and exposing Gypsy and Christy. And every time I would scroll in her live, oh, there's Raggedy, and bring Raggedy up in the box. And she would tell a story about how I was friends with Christy and she was friends with Christy, and Christy introduced us, and we both saw the same shitty things. That is my dryer belt, y'all. It's squeaking. Um, and it was just crazy for months. Like I literally did that with KJ for months, and people were coming at me. They were like, "How could you stand by somebody like Katie Joy? This and this and this." And I'm like, "Y'all, like I don't know what her past is, but I do know that she has been through hell." And let me turn it off because I don't have to have it on right this second. She has been through hell and back with Christy. Like nobody truly understood the gist of what it was like to be friends with the Blanchards but KJ. She was the only person that I could talk to about it.
Hey, Kick Rocks.
Hey, Kick Rocks. And, but then it started getting very obsessive. Very obsessive. Like I was trying to do my own thing at that point. I had started making friends on this side of the app. And because people don't realize I haven't been on this side of the app but like a year. I did some awareness stuff for the Kanisha Davis thing, but that was just me doing stuff with my friends. It was something we did together. But anyway, it became obsessive where KJ would literally go live every night for hours and hours. She would be live during the day for hours and hours. And I'm sitting there thinking, she's got an autistic son. Like what is going on? She's not spending any time with her kid. She is obsessing. It was scary. I'm not going to lie to you. It was scary. She was spiraling. So
I remember that.
Yeah, it was bad. I backed away. Well, shortly after I backed away from KJ, Lifetime emails me. And that's when they tell me, we've been watching like I still have all the emails. We've been watching your TikTok and we came across a video of yours. We're filming right now for season 2 of Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup. And we're interested in including one of your videos in our YouTube Breezing. Have a good night.
Hey, Breezy.
In season 2. And I was like, okay, I took a few days to think about it, talk to my husband. At that point, I had come live and I was like super excited. Stop, Ringo. God. I was super excited, but I didn't want to say a whole lot because I wasn't 100% sure on some things. The only person that I directly told was someone that is called TT on here that used to be in Text Live a lot. I told TT.
Oh, yeah, I heard that name recently.
Yeah. And I just kept quiet about it, and waited until I signed all of the contracts and then I talked about it a little bit here and there. Y'all think that Lifetime pays big money? Lifetime does not pay big money. And I never even said I took money from Lifetime. That's the funny part. But anyway, I signed multiple contracts. Like I had to sign over rights to my video to them to where they could edit it, do whatever they wanted to with it, whatever. They just had to keep it the original content. Right. That was the only thing. They couldn't twist what I was saying. Well, then the other night they messaged me and they say, well, we're going to include it in tonight's episode. But that's kind of how I fell into the Gypsy thing. I started when it first happened. I did an actual deep dive into that case. I know everything there is to know about that case and then some.
Yeah.
But then I was the first Bree. Well, technically KJ was the first Bree. And I guess KJ quit being such a pit bull. Christy needed somebody. KJ was more YouTube side of things, Facebook. Christy needed somebody on the TikTok streets, and Christy found me. That's what happened there. Christy took advantage of me. And like I knew that Christy had a dog named Aurora because Christy told me too, Lenny, like literally very beginning. Christy told me one day, I'm getting ready to drive back home. It's going to be some really bad storms, so pray for me. I may need to hop on a call with you, but I've got to get back home. I've got to take Aurora and whatever the other dog's name was. I would have to look at my text to the vet for their checkup. And whenever I found out that Gypsy was naming her child Aurora, well, that was also what she said she was going to name a baby if she had one with Nick.
Right.
And so Christy names her dog Aurora, and then Gypsy names her daughter Aurora, and I'm like, y'all are sick fucks.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm telling you, they're sick fucks.
The other ones that I used to like to listen to on YouTube was Sir Morbid X.
Yeah, Sir Morbid is pretty good.
Yeah, I like his voice.
I like him. Somebody asked me the other day if I knew who Sir Morbid was and said I should go on his platform, but I like Hello Starlight. Hello Starlight is on Sir Morbid's panel a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah,
Hello Starlight remembers me
yeah.
from way back in the
Well,
day.
yeah. When I first got on the app, I think like that's when one of the couple first people I followed was KJ and Bree, and then Bree just got annoying, so I stopped. Like,
You
I
mean
just
Brian? We gave her the nickname Brian, and she hated it.
I just remember when she went to the book signing and Sir Morbid X was. They had people there too, and they got into it, and there was a whole bunch of body shaming going on, and it was bad. It got bad.
Yeah, it's that side of YouTube is not good. People think
No.
TikTok is bad. The true crime side of YouTube,
Yeah.
like they used back in the day when you could actually swat someone, they would 100% swat your ass in a heart. I can't tell you how many times Natasha Cooper was swatted, and I don't even like that bitch.
Yeah.
And yes, I said that publicly with my whole chest. She don't like me, and I don't like her. She has made up so many lies about me. It's not even funny. This bitch always wanted, like people say, I want to be a victim. I don't give a fuck about being a victim. First of all, fuck you and the horse you rode in on. I'm not a victim. I'm a person. That's what I am. However, she was the true definition of victim mentality.
Yeah.
And just because I would call her out on her shit, she would swear I was stalking her.
Right.
She was fucking weird. But I don't
There's
even
a
know
lot
where
of
she
them on
is.
this app.
Huh?
There's a lot of them on social media.
Well, she has been literally IP banned on YouTube so many times. I don't know how she keeps getting back on there. Did that just say check the star? No, I think that's it. Sketch the star. But yeah, she was pretty wackadoodle. She would literally sell makeup, y'all. Like she would do these makeup sell lives with her daughter Hannah, and she would sell makeup. And before she would sell it, just as a dig at trolls, she would lick the makeup.
Oh,
She would be
gross.
on camera licking the makeup, and motherfuckers would still buy it.
That's disgusting.
Weirdos.
I don't watch TikTok true crime, Lenny. If I'm gonna watch true crime, I literally still will go to YouTube. I just don't chat on YouTube because now that I have a platform on YouTube, back then I was just a watcher. You know what I mean? Now
Yeah.
that I have an actual platform on YouTube, I am not trying to get wrapped up with those folks. They are crazy. Freaking Granny's watching and allegedly Brittany
Mhm.
and what was her name? MRB. I think that was it. MRB. There was Mrs. Porter's. I heard Mrs. Porter's was on TikTok at one point. There was Kim and Crafton. I heard that they've started going live again recently. I don't know if that's true. There was Voice for the Voiceless. I wonder what happened to her. I don't know what happened to her. There was, oh, what was that guy's name that used to hang out with Natasha? He was a pharmacist and then he left the pharmacist. It started with an S. What
Oh.
was, I can't remember. I would have to go and look. I can't remember. But it was a lot of them. It was a very different name. I can't remember. But it was a lot of them. Like I literally I was big on wanting to watch those people. I didn't watch TV. I watched YouTube.
Yeah, I know. I watch a lot of YouTube.
But I got to where, hey Shadow Girl, I just couldn't handle ow all the craziness.
Yeah.
It's too much. Like literally TikTok
Sounds
is
wild.
a birthday party. Wait, what? Ashley and Alexa?
Wait, what?
Can you take a box? The voice for the voiceless that did a lot of crafts and stuff from YouTube. You know, I got on YouTube a while back looking for her. I liked her. She did a lot of really shady shit when it came to some people, but she would take accountability. And at one point, she genuinely tried to, I mean, from what I could see, tried to do good. And was just trying to put focus back on her crafts and things.
Right.
But she wasn't sick or anything back then. But gosh, it's been a long time.
Hey, Lady D.
Allegedly, Brittany, it was Brittany, allegedly with Brittany J or something like that back then. I don't know what it is now, but I actually know it's her friend Heels in the Air. Oh my gosh. Actually, Alexa, you just tricked me out. Don't do that. No, those were. I mean, it was
Oh, yikes.
crazy back then. I'm sure it's no better now. I know Granny's watching, and allegedly Brittany J, whatever, like they have had some pretty heavy conflict recently. I did hear about that. I guess allegedly with Brittany J's mad because Granny Watching's platform is shooting up. I don't know. Excuse me.
Hey, give a talk.
There was Molly Golightly.
I
Does
give a
anybody
talk.
remember her?
I
Hey, Give a
do.
Talk. I heard some pretty bad things about her on that side of YouTube, but I don't know. I never really watched
I
her much.
didn't really get into her. I just watched her a few times.
There was this other creator. What was his name? He was friends with Natasha, but then he stepped away pretty quick. It was a guy. He was a gay guy, but he was adorable and so funny. And I can't remember his name. Dang. I wish I could remember these people because I would sure go watch them. Sebastian. No, I was thinking of the other guy I was talking about, but I never moved on and couldn't take it anymore. Oh, yeah, I don't know. No, it wasn't Justin. It wasn't JLR. Oh, y'all. He was a real short guy.
I have no idea.
Not sure.
Anybody from that side? Listen, most of my young adult life, I had a gay best friend, and she was the shit. She still is the shit. She's
My
fucking
best
weird.
friend is gay still after 20 years.
A lot of my friends on here that I've met are gay.
Yeah.
Listen, you love who you love. Not, I ain't mad at you. What was his name? It was not Ryan, I don't think. Damn, him and Natasha were friends for a very short time. Is anyone from North Carolina? I have an extra ticket to hear Kathy Kleiner. I'm not from North Carolina, and these two ladies aren't.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. Nope.
What was his fucking name? You know what? Let me see if I can find this, because I bet if I search Natasha's name, he will pull up. There's still all kinds of videos about Natasha Cooper. Ringo, stop. Go to bed. You're not going to hurt me again. Go to bed. You don't need to go outside. You just come in. He sees this black cat outside, and Who is that? Chapped ass. Do you know this person?
No, they've been in here before, I think. I've seen them before.
Chapped ass. I don't mind letting you up if you'll request again, but I didn't even see you, to be honest. But you're not in my request. Oh, you are absolutely right, Lightning.
Oh yeah, Ashley and Alexa, yeah.
I love this person's name.
Yeah, I had withdrawn my request because I was, just hanging out there in the wind.
Sorry, listen, when I'm like running my mouth up here, I don't even pay attention.
No, it's all good. I was just gonna say, so yeah, Heels in the Air is the one who passed away last year, and Voices for the Voiceless is still on panels, and she actually has her own channel. I think it's Black Sheep Design. If you search that, I think you'll find her. She's fine. She's not
Yeah, when they said that.
yeah, she's not sick or anything. She had some personal things going on for a while that I could see how it crossed over into someone thinking that, but no, she's very much still on YouTube. And she frequents a place called The Hive or Queen Bee. That's her sidekick. So just wanted to throw that in there. And the other person that you were thinking of, the short
Robbie, say Robbie.
yeah, I was just gonna say
Yes, I just found
Yep,
him. I knew if I
you
searched
got
his
it.
name.
Okay, you got it. I'll just go back to my corner.
But do you wait though, because I don't know a lot of people that were around that side of YouTube. So do you remember Mandy C?
No. So I am not a long time YouTuber. I am not a TikToker at all, really. You'll see me bounce in and out of some chats, but I don't say a lot. I don't. It's just kind of a guilty pleasure for me to listen to gossip. You
I
know.
love that. Listen, we're all that way. It's all being nosy, and it's okay.
So, but you won't see me like. Yeah, there's a couple of times where I've gotten involved on a panel, but it's not anything important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Per
You know,
se.
I used to think Say Robbie was, listen, I know that he does not prefer women, but I used to think that he was so fucking cute. Look, Mrs. Portland
Oh,
is still doing her thing.
yeah, yeah.
It drives
Well,
me
and
nuts.
and Robbie is still around, but he does some pretty off the wall things and um doesn't really do the true crime stuff. He is more just kind of off the wall things.
Mommy
Like
Ramblings is live now. Do you know who that is?
I do not. Well, I've heard of her, but I don't watch her. And
Good.
the biggest the biggest thing that I can contribute is, yes, I know who most of these people are.
Yeah.
Um and I am in the true crime realm only because I have my own personal ties to some true crime. Um and but I'm more on like the advocate for victims kind of stuff. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Kind of like how Voices, what that was her initial direction, I think, but I don't know what happened there. I guess drama.
yeah, I honestly think that she probably came from a really good place, but wa- she wandered off to have some drama, on several different platforms or pages. And unfortunately, it has haunted her, and
Yeah.
so but she, like I said, I think her crafting thing is more her focus these days, and I want to say it's Black Sheep Designs. But,
Yeah, I found her. I
oh, you
appreciate
did?
that
Oh,
because I've been
yeah,
looking for her for months. Like often, every time I pop onto YouTube on the true crime side, I
yeah.
look for her because after all of the BS that happened, because it was a whirlwind there for a while, I could tell she was really trying to get back into her crafting and things like that. And I love to craft, so I
Oh,
wanted to
okay.
follow her. So you just really helped me
Yeah.
out.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad I did something good today.
I love it. Well, thank you so much, Chapdas, for coming up. I appreciate it. And hey, you're welcome here
Yeah.
anytime.
All right. Well, thank you. And Kathy G, what just FYI, I'm probably not too far from you in age and location.
I love that. I love that. I hope that you join the box again sometime because I have enjoyed talking to you.
All right. Well, I am so dumb and old that you have to kick me out of here, though.
I
I
got
don't.
you. I got you. All right. I got you. I sent you a follow request, by the way. Okay.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Listen, that just made my whole night.
That was a nice conversation.
It was. It was. There were a lot of people that I befriended on that side of YouTube, and I'm super sad. I can't find a lot of them. I befriended someone by the listen. There was this crazy girl. Let me tell y'all. She went by Mandy C. If you look up Mandy C on YouTube, you'll see a lot of stuff. But I felt bad for Mandy because Mandy struggled with mental health very severely. And Cool Breeze, did you mean to request a box? I just felt bad for her. So she and I would have like multiple phone calls, but it got to the point to where she would want to be on the phone for hours, and I couldn't do that. I was a mom. So I stopped talking to her. Like this girl has threatened to BOMB schools. Like she went to jail and everything. It was a whole shit and kabang. Hang on. Here is who I was looking for. This guy. This guy. Let me find him. Damn, there's Joey Wilson. That's been a while.
Let me make sure this is her.
I'm trying to find this guy's name. Sorry, y'all. This is just there's oh my iPad went dead. There was Mandy C right there, but she was wild. She would go on live streams from the time she woke up one day until like a day or two later on these rants about Natasha Cooper, and it was wild, wild. YouTube is insane. Y'all just don't know. Y'all think, ow, Ringo, you freaking A. Y'all think these TikTok streets are wild. They're wild. Yes, but YouTube is pretty crazy.
I don't know if I can take any more drama.
I know I can't. People are still trying to come at me, and I'm not even bothering anybody. I got people that got whole vendettas against me that I don't even know, that I ain't spoke on in months, and whatever, you know? You don't gotta like me. That's okay, but don't spread lies about me. That's not okay.
Right.
Hang on. I gotta get Ringo outside somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but oh God, hold on. I'm gonna put y'all down.
Stewie, did you go to the beach today?
No, I didn't. Not today. I didn't.
What's the weather like over there?
70.
Don't pull me, Ringo. Ringo, stop pulling me.
It's 60 over here, but it was super overcast and gloomy and cold and breezy. Definitely not beach weather.
Yeah. We've been pretty good last couple of days. Where was I just looking at?
See, I knew you only wanted out there because that cat about made me break another bone. Adorn, did you mean to request a box? Oh, it's really hard getting a 100-pound dog outside with a broken foot.
How long you got to wear a boot?
I'm not in, well, I mean, I got a brace on, but this is a brace he got me. I got to go to urgent care this weekend and get them to x-ray it, but it's, I know what they're going to say. And they're going to charge me thousands of dollars. Oh, it's swole. It's purple. It's red and black. It's right there on the side of my foot towards the top, and it goes all the way into my arch. And that's what I think makes it so bad. Huh?
I said, please get it taken care of.
I am. I'm going to go to urgent care Saturday. I just don't have time before then. I mean, when he's awake, he helps out. And normally, when Ringo goes out at 10, he goes out and then he goes to bed. But he did not do that this time. Ashley and Alexa said, I'm surprised LR didn't fly away in the wind yesterday. So, is she still staying with that guy? Does anybody know?
No, but did anybody see that t-shirt she had on today?
I didn't. I don't know.
Hold on, let me find exactly what it said. Somebody sent her a t-shirt. Hold on. And it says
Good night, Kathy G.
Rackhead Energy.
Are you serious? And
And
she
she
wore it?
was so damn proud of it. She shows it and she goes, BAM!
What?
Not.
If you really want to see it the funny way, go watch Then's video. 'Cause she did it perfect.
I love that.
She says she's going to wear it for 8 days.
Oh, I'm sure she will because she doesn't have a choice.
For real. She said it smells, because it smells new. I'm like, oh God, Lord. Still had the tag on it. She's probably going to try to take it back. That t-shirt was epic, and she was fucking, like, giddy about it. It was so crazy.
That was insane. That woman is nuts.
I know.
That's
Yeah, she really liked it. She was really, really sincerely thankful.
Listen, at least she was thankful about something.
Seriously.
Yeah, that backfired, pineapples. Whoever did
Right.
that wasted their money. Right, Ashley and Alexa? Because today no telling when the last time she took a bath was.
Oh, please.
Oh.
Where is she staying now?
I'm not the one to ask. I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no. Well, I think she was only on like twice today because of the whole weather situation there, but I don't know.
Good night, give a talk.
Good night. Give a talk.
Keep me updated.
Yeah, no clue, no clue.
But how
So
do we
no
know? How did
rehab
that go?
today.
Hmm.
Still no rehab.
Nope. Nope. It's a shame, but she's pulling. Oh, she was just on again. Yeah, she's pulling another rehab scam.
Damn.
Yeah.
There's
At this point,
It's
I mean,
sad.
it's better than sleeping on the street.
right. Like I just don't understand it. You say you're
This is
so hungry and you're
perfect
home.
opportunity.
Right. Like I just
They'll
don't get
feed
it.
you. They'll bathe you. They'll medicate you. Just go.
Yeah, the amount of medical misinformation she put out yesterday was staggering. But I mean, consider the source.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy, that's what she's telling people she's going through, and it's just a lie.
Oh, and she had some fun dip for dinner.
Oh, okay.
It's always good. I don't know if she ate the stick or not, but she did have some fun dip for dinner.
I don't know if she ate the stick. I forgot those sticks are candies. It's hilarious. Hey, that's a meal.
Shit. I like when she's like, I can't even get a sucker. I'm like, oh, come on. Give it a rest.
Yeah. But she's being honest now.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, even if she was, forget it, man. You got no
Oh, your
credibility.
credibility. Yeah, shot.
I
Completely
show
gone.
receipts. I showed my receipts. I blah blah blah. Shut up.
Completely gone.
I got you. Bye bye bye.
Another user.
Got him.
I don't know why people think that they're gonna get
I
away
think
with
I
it.
only have half mod powers. I gotta check.
Everybody only has like blocking.
I just can't let anybody in a box.
Yeah, I took that away from everybody. 'Cause I
No,
don't.
that's fine. I don't do it anyways.
Yeah, I just keep it kind of.
Yeah, I don't do it anyways because I don't know all your people because you have a lot. So
Yeah, I
I
usually just go for the users
the
or
users.
the assholes until
Oh,
Raggedy
yeah.
says they're being an asshole enough.
Yeah. No, there are ones she tells me to block.
Yeah.
But people coming in the door, I don't know a lot of them.
I don't really care who you block. I don't. I'm always afraid of who's gonna try to come in the box and do something stupid.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that's best to keep control over because you don't know if they who they are and what they want. I get it.
There's some crazies on this app.
Ain't that the truth?
What's everybody doing tomorrow?
I don't know. I got a lot of errands to run again. Story of my life.
More doctor's appointments. Story of my life.
There's a few after BL video I'm not happy with. I'm not. What do you mean, pineapples?
After BL video. After BL video.
Yeah, I don't really know what she means. So I blocked BL. I don't
Oh
want
yeah, she's been blocked.
Yeah.
the comments. I don't know what she's talking about. Comments on.
On Raggedy's video or somebody else's video?
After.
She said BL. I don't talk about BL, so
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Where do we stand with her daughter?
Yeah, I know that she makes videos about me. I don't care.
Yeah.
I blocked her daughter. I don't want
Okay.
nobody that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna block her.
I just think that, at the end of the day, regardless of my thoughts on Boss Lady, that is absolutely still her mother, and I would never want someone to try and come in the middle of my conflict with my daughter, if it was.
No, it was just a weird situation, and at the time when
Yeah.
she first came in, and she had friended me, so I followed her back. But I think it's a good idea to do that.
I am trying to avoid the drama. Listen, BL, them for everything. But what I ain't gonna do is I've made it clear, like I will not speak her name on my platform to where she gets views and attention from my
Right.
platform. Heck no. She's gonna do that. She wants a reaction from me,
Yeah.
and she's not gonna get it. She's irrelevant. Like, do you
Well,
hear the care in my voice?
Yeah.
I thought that I did see a video and I commented on it. It was a repost. And I thought I was really careful how I worded my words, but I was pretty heated. I still caught a violation. I haven't caught one in I don't even know how long. And then I appealed it. I lost. And then I was like, well, it was all worth it. I got to say what I needed to say. I got to say what I needed to say. I got it out. It was worth it.
Well, people are gonna comment. That's what they do.
It's surprising to see. Yeah.
That's true. Pineapples.
There's a lot of
Claim
two.
Pineapples.
There's a lot of
you
two-faced
ribbon
people.
to what the hell's a ribbon? You have one unclaimed ribbon that will expire in 10 minutes. So where is it?
What does that mean?
I have no idea. Where's a ribbon? I don't
Does
see
anybody
it.
know what a ribbon is? Is it on your profile?
I don't know, it's weird.
Never heard of it.
I don't know.
I don't know. My hubby's not on TikTok, and now I gotta sign him up because of the whole purple ticket thing.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I love the purple ticket.
I've never done it. It's my first time doing it, so don't be surprised if I start asking you questions.
Listen, I'm still learning. All I know how to do is share my link, but you can ask, and I can sure try to answer them. I don't even promote it like I should. I think I've got $6 in it right now.
Hey, $6 is $6, girl.
yeah.
That's
More than what I got right now. With my big fat 0 purple ribbons.
well. You share your link and get people to click it. Share it with me, and I'll click it.
Yeah, I gotta set it up. I don't. How many days are left? Do I have time?
Oh, actually, I think it ends tomorrow. I don't know. I would have to go look. I know it ends at the very beginning of May unless they extended it. Sometimes they'll extend it.
Okay,
I would have to go.
I'll have to check. If not, I'll wait till the next time around. They'll do it again.
All the time. Like literally all the time. Seems like it's a once a month thing. I don't know.
Did I tell you that we're moving?
Yes, you did. To a smaller place.
Yeah,
When?
May 10th.
That'll be good.
Yeah,
You decide if you wanted to sell your car?
I kind of want to wait until after the summer.
That's a good idea.
Just enjoy it for one more summer. So we'll see. It'll be really hard for me to part with it because I love it so much. But I just don't drive. And I can't really right now. So but since it's December, it's just been sitting there in the garage, and it's just a lot of money to pay for a car that's not going anywhere.
A little bit. Did you message me? Yeah, I get it.
Little bit. When's your surgery? I know it's coming up soon.
Yeah, it's May.
In May. Okay.
Okay. I probably won't see it tonight, but I'm going to be spending some time tomorrow going through my DMs, so I promise I will message you tomorrow. It won't take me long. Like, I feel like you're going to need some unscented stuff, so I'll probably have to make some things. I don't know. I'm going to have to order some jars, so, but they'll come in quick. But I'll get with you and just talk about it, and we'll go from there. Yeah, oh, yeah, I got your number. Yeah,
Oh, I saw that.
saw what?
Hold on. Somebody you were just talking about.
Somebody bad?
Oh, never mind. Wrong one. Never mind.
Never
We're good.
mind.
All good.
I
Everybody.
think it was.
Dude, he's on it.
Huh?
I don't worry so much about having to watch the door when Stewie
I know
Stewie the helm.
you
Habit.
saw the name Asia pop up, didn't you?
Yes,
I saw that. No, she's blocked.
I know. I checked her.
She can't come in here.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it is. I see you, Tater.
I see you, Taylor.
Sure.
Saw you right when you came in the door.
Oh yeah, Stewie watches that door. Stewie's constantly blocking
Watch
the door.
Gordon.
I was in a live earlier, right? And they didn't know I was in there.
No, Asia, you're not.
I'm catching comments. I'm texting them. I'm catching comments. I mean, you slick. People think they're slick.
So funny.
I'm always watching comments.
She sure is. Have you heard from WTF?
That's a big fat no.
She's still over on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly
Yeah, I haven't gone over there.
I didn't even know that one stuff was on YouTube until Villain sent me a link.
Yeah. That.
That shit was wild. I haven't seen it all. Like I watched part 4 of the call, and I watched where it said Krista had no proof a month later, and there was stuff about Nicole.
You hear the voice text that when she went off about me?
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah.
That's all I watched. Because I'm gonna be honest, like I don't even care.
No, I don't either. I was laughing at it.
She sounded.
Unhinged.
Like, I'm a little worried, to be honest. It was kind of scary.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything.
I hope that this
I'm
app.
so shocked.
I hope that she takes a break from this app. And I know that she's done some vile stuff, and I shouldn't care.
We've
But
begged
she
her
did
to
sound-
do that on numerous occasions.
I know, but she did not sound okay, and I'm gonna pray for her, regardless if
Yeah.
she deserves my prayers or not. Hey, Shelsha.
Hey, Shell.
Everybody deserves our prayers.
Mm-hmm.
I just think listen, here's my thing, and this is not an excuse, and please nobody take this as me defending her or making an excuse, but, and I know, Stewie, you know this because you were her personal friend, Nicole has been through a lot this last year. Like, she is her dad, now her mom, and just the shit, whatever was going on with Lisa. Like, there was a lot more happening with Lisa than what you saw on TikTok. I will tell y'all that Lisa straight up showed up at her house the other day.
She
She
did.
threatened to take her life, and then the next day was at her door knocking while Nicole was asleep. But that doesn't give you an excuse to be a shitty person. Like, point blank period.
No.
So I will pray for her and move along. Hazel. Oh
That's not
no.
Haley.
Hazel hears me saying nice things about
Bro, I can't hear nothing unless I come in a box. I can't even hear down there.
lag.
No, it's not even a lag. I can't hear you at all.
Why?
That
I don't
came
know.
earlier. Somewhere.
It's weird. Shell Shock, could you hear when you were in the chat? Because I can't hear nothing.
Yeah, I could.
I couldn't hear nothing. I came out, went back in, nothing.
Oh, that's weird.
It's really odd. It's odd. But how are you? Hi.
I'm good. I'm actually up
Sorry,
here
I
talking
haven't been
about
here.
your
I've had finals and all that good stuff. Raggedy, thank you for coming in the live the other day. Show me's live.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but I am praying for the whole situation.
People are just a-holes.
Yeah, trust me, I know. I know.
It's being handled. It is. It's being handled, the right way.
Good, good. I'm glad that she is doing what she's got to do to protect herself, but I will not lie. Like, I missed the shit out of Show Me's lives.
I know. You're always in there hanging out. I know. And yeah, I'm here too. I may not always be here, but I'm here. Hi.
I know.
I love you. And I'm here.
I love you.
I was gonna call you today, Shelly, but It really hasn't been a good
Come
day.
on, Ringo. It's about to storm. Come on.
I'm sorry, honey.
It was so weird. I could not hear nothing.
That
Come on.
happened to me in a live earlier.
Ringo.
Nobody
Come
could
on.
hear.
Come on. Come on. Ringo, you want some cheese? Come on, son. Get
Can
some
the chat
cheese.
hear
Is it
us?
any
The chat
better
can hear
now?
us because they've been answering.
It's lightning. Ringo.
Is your evening gotten better?
Mine?
Yeah. No, no, no.
Yeah.
Green Eyes. She said she had a
Oh.
bad day.
It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better.
Go to bed.
Remember, Green Eyes, it's not a bad day. It's a bad day. It's not a bad life. Remember, always.
It's a painful day. I'll put it that way. It's not. This was a painful day.
Go to bed.
Sorry.
The
Damn,
fact that
Ringo.
the only time this dog will listen is when I offer him cheese.
That's the cheese.
Dogs
You
want the
gotta pay the
snacks.
cheese tax. That's the cheese tax.
How's Massimo?
He is rotten. Spoiled rotten.
Hazel, I want to
You
ask
can
you
only
something,
blame yourself.
but like I'm going to be very vague about it, and I just literally want
What'd I do?
No, you didn't do anything. I just want a yes or no, or they're okay, and then we can move on.
Okay.
Have you heard anything from? I don't even want to say names, but I feel like if you think about it, you'll know who I'm talking about. Have you heard from a certain person to at least know that they're doing okay because they haven't been on here? I know stuff happened.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Yep. And I wish I could give you more.
I don't even want more.
I know who you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah. I don't want to know nothing else. I just wanted to know they were okay because
Yep.
I care.
They are getting a lot of heat. So, yeah.
I get it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, new subject.
So about them boxes you do. Listen, girl, when are we doing another one?
People have been asking me that. My iPad is dead tonight, so I didn't get to do it tonight. Maybe tomorrow night. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
'Cause
Yeah.
I like me some spooky vibes.
We'll probably do it tomorrow night because I'm gonna need something to keep me occupied and to keep my mind focused. So we'll do something tomorrow night for sure.
Okay.
And I have necrophonics, so if you want to do the both of them,
Oh, wait.
Now, are those apps accurate?
Necro is for sure.
Okay.
Necro is my go-to.
So I wanted to ground after my best friend was killed or was unalived in a car accident, and I wanted to ground, and then my friend had said, "Don't do that because you never know what it can bring." And I was like, "Okay." I didn't do a lot of research on it. I was very hurt, and I wanted to do whatever I could. So they had suggested no to grounding, and I did some more research on it, and I was like, "Ooh, glad I didn't do it." Like, because I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't want to do something when I don't know what I'm doing. So I was wondering if you had any aspect of that.
Now, when it comes to grounding, I don't. I know.
I wanted to do it when my mom passed away as well, but I just.
I would say YouTube. I mean, I know that sounds cliche, but YouTube is good. Is a good resource for stuff like that. I focus more on just cleansing than anything else. Like every Sunday, after I legitimately clean my home, I cleanse my home with sage and with incense, and I break out my crystals every now and then. Do what I gotta do with
Hazel,
them.
I do personal grounding, but I use nature. Like I take my shoes off, walk in the grass, or
Very
in
nice.
the
The only
woods.
reason I was nervous was because you can get unwanted spirits, and that was the only
Yes.
thing that deterred me from it.
So I pray a hedge of protection before I do any grounding rituals. I always pray a hedge of protection.
Okay.
That's always good to do before you do anything.
Anything, yeah. If you're
And that's what I was afraid of. Like, I didn't want any unwanted stuff. You know what I mean?
As long as you put a protection over yourself, and as long as you like, you really have to set the proper intent with everything that you do when it comes to stuff like that. Like 100% set the proper intent. Set boundaries. Like, you can set boundaries when
Oh,
you do
for
stuff
sure.
like that. That's the main thing. You've got to have the proper mentality too. Like, I never recommend going into something like that where you've got just all this negative energy. And I know that that sounds conflicting, but negative attracts negative. Negative energy is going to attract negative energy. So just be careful. It's not as
The hedge of protection is the most powerful thing
yeah.
that you can do.
Hey, Fight for Life.
Hi, Gina. Um,
Hey,
and
Fight.
yes, make sure you're setting your intentions. But for me, I use nature. I do sage my house. I do that, but nature is the most powerful, in my opinion. God
Hey,
created a beautiful
Jordan.
earth.
Not all the quietness, y'all. I can't handle that.
Well, so do you want to get a good laugh at my expense?
Absolutely.
I'll take
Course.
it. Go ahead.
Okay. So, you know the video I duetted with you and Villain?
Yeah.
Anyways, so I don't listen, I wasn't paying attention to like the lyrics. I was so like I just thought the rhythm was really great and like I
Oh
caught the
Lord.
very first part of it and it
Oh
was
Lord.
like something about warriors or something. I don't know. Anyways,
No.
I thought it was so super cute and I was like, "Oh my gosh, these are my warriors." My daughter sends me a text tonight. She goes, "Mother, did you happen to listen to the words
Did you?
of your video?" And I said, "No, no. I mean, it was just my girlfriends had done it, and I just duetted it." She said, "Well, you might not want to duet them anymore until you Google lyrics."
I'm
And
dead.
and I said, "Well, Bailey, what does it say?" And she said, "Mom, it talked about strip bars and blue strips and tits." I said, "No, it did not."
Yes, it did.
Sure
And
did.
so I literally then went back and then I'm sitting there trying to listen. And then I was texting, I said, "What is blue strips?" And
I'm dead.
my
I'm
daughter
dead.
was
I'm
like,
dead.
"Mother, no more, no more." So on your next time when there's a duet, could you please say, "Shell, don't duet this"? Like,
No, you gotta listen
I
to the lyrics.
oh my
I came
gosh.
across it and I was like, Shelly.
I know,
Right. I did
Michelle.
And then I
too.
liked it immediately.
Shell, I
Mhm.
saw it and I wasn't gonna call you out.
No, I like now I'm gonna have to do this. Like, my daughter called me out. That's even worse. And I was just like,
Well,
so I've now Googled your song and I listened to the words.
I can
Thank you very much, Raggedy, because no one else on this app will ever understand.
I'm
No,
fucking
no.
crying. I'm crying right now.
I was
Oh
like,
my,
Shelly's got a whole side we didn't even know existed. This is
I was just
awesome.
like, go Shelly.
I mean, yeah. I listen. At
I
first, I
was-
thought you listened to the
I
lyrics.
just went with it. Yeah.
I did no. All I heard was because there was something about the
War. It
like
said,
we hear what was the very first line of that song?
all your business getting back to me. You don't know if
Yes.
it's about to be a war.
So that's what I heard. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so this app, everything gets back to us, da 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 da." And then when my daughter texted and was like, "Mother," and I was like, "What?" Yeah,
I'm
That's
done.
it.
That's
That
great.
just took me out. I'm done.
Wiley, I had to private a
Listen,
video.
I ran across Raggedy's video about Mama Tot, and I was like, this bitch calling out fucking Mama Tot. And then I listened to it, and I kept listening to it, and you talk about a snake, and I was like, God damn it, Raggedy.
And I knew that people would trip out, and I knew that. Oprah
Yes,
would trip
I
out.
did. I was
Because-
like,
I
what?
about fell out when you called it a no rope.
Bro,
I've never heard
right?
that.
Right?
OMG.
Opie and I are actually friends, and I knew that whenever I did that, because she knows it's not uncommon if I call somebody out, and I knew when she first heard the beginning of it, she was gonna be like, "Wait, what the hell did I?"
That's what I stopped, and I was like, what is she saying? And then I listened. You were talking about a damn snake, and I was like, I'm done. I'm done with you.
I knew right away. I knew Raggedy too well. I was like, oh, I know this is gonna be funny. But when she said no rope, I was done.
No, Mac, I still don't know what blue strips are.
It's the so
But-
you know $100 bills. They got that blue strip going down. Now.
It can
Well, I
also
did know
mean-
the song
it
was
can
about a
also
strip
mean-
club.
It can also mean rugs too. Like fuck.
Oh, that's
didn't
just
know that.
lovely.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Raggedy.
Your age is
Listen, I didn't
showing,
know that.
Michelle. I'm sorry. I love
Man,
you.
it is.
I love you.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
I'm gonna maybe I
Shelly,
can
you look stunning in
Shell,
that
do
video.
Do me a favor, Shell. Look up the song "Purple Pills." Look up that song and
By
listen to it.
Eminem?
No.
I'm gonna go
Look up
to
the
my
song "Purple
video.
Pills."
I'm Googling right now. So I'm gonna go to our video because I privated it, and I am going to record it on my iPad, and then I'm gonna change the lyrics, and it's gonna be something really,
done.
really sweet and really fun. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, and I'm gonna make us a new video with
The
good
fact that
lyrics.
your daughter had to call you out, I'm done. I'm done. I'm
Oh
done.
man,
Priceless.
That's wild.
I'm done. Yeah, that's my
I
world.
wish I could have heard the panic in her voice.
Me
But
too.
Raggedy, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to bed. But thank you for asking about that person. They are okay, and we're all figuring it out legally, and
Well, if there's ever anything I can do, all of you know.
always. I know I can
Okay.
always get you.
Wait a minute. What's the purple pill? Is it a song? Is
Yes, it's called Purple Pills. It's by D12. It's a
Excellent
song.
song.
Shell, listen to it. It'll give you some insight.
Give me some insight.
Yes.
I'll send
Before
you
you
the
go
link.
and duet things that you don't know.
I'll send you the link to that one, Shell.
Please, in the
Thank you,
future,
Stewie.
anybody in the chat,
Stewie, you
if
get what
I
I'm putting
post
down.
something inappropriate, it's not my heart. So you girls, cover me, send me a message, and just be like, "Oh, Shell, you might want to
I love
listen."
it.
I just
I love
went with it.
And thank you, Stewie, for getting what I was putting down. Thank you.
Mm.
But I love y'all.
I love you,
going to bed.
Hazel. Good
Be
night.
watching for my new
Hazel.
video, Hazel. It's gonna have really good lyrics.
I'm gonna look out for it. Yep.
Okay.
Sweet
Good night,
dreams.
Hazel.
Good night, Hazel. I'm probably gonna get off too, guys. I didn't even mean to be on this late. It is 11:17 my time, and I need to go to bed. All right. Yeah, I need to. Am I really gonna go to sleep right now? No, I'm probably gonna scroll the TikTok streets for about 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna crash out. But hopefully,
I'm gonna go make a new video with us girls with a new song.
sounds like a whole plan. I'm looking forward to it, Shelly.
Yes.
I
Okay.
love you. I'll give you a call tomorrow, Shelly.
Yes, do, honey. I'm already praying for you. I've already started praying for you. So
Thank you.
just know. Okay.
I love you all.
All right,
Don't
good
you
night,
dare
y'all.
go
Pineapple is your daughter is gonna say you can't hang. I
Yeah.
know.
You're
I
not
know.
gonna be
They're
allowed
gonna
to play
say they're
with us
bad,
anymore, Shelly.
bad girls. Okay.
All right, good
I
night.
love
Love
y'all.
y'all.
Talk to y'all later.
Love
Hey,
you.
Shelly. I'll talk to you guys
Night.
tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed. I love you guys.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you guys.
Night, Stewie.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye,
Bye,
chat.
girls.
You guys have a good day tomorrow.